ready to press do it.
Okay, I'm also ready to press do it. Are you ready to press do it, Green?
Go.
Oh wait, well, right now? No, okay. Okay, 5,
Count-
4, 3, 2, 1. Do it.
Done.
I
Same.
actually forgot that you have to click the cookie, and I waited for like 2 seconds. It's fine. It's fine.
It did confuse me, the
started-
fact that it went back down from like 1,000,000 or so.
Yeah. I started mashing, hoping it would work.
Yeah, because like we were talking about Neverclick, and my mind went like, oh, okay, so we're not clicking. And like, when I pressed do it, I was like, okay, let's chill. And suddenly remembered that.
So,
there's
no
actually
golden
use-
cookie or golden cookie?
No
golden
golden
cookie.
cookie.
Ah, crap, I just got a golden cookie. No,
Wait, what? After
No,
30 seconds?
that was a lie.
You see, I called it. We knew you were lying.
How could you do this to me? This is where if you do something like you press save and then you refresh, it'll automatically tick the cookie or something. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I can
What?
see what you mean.
If at the beginning, when you open up the web browser, that's the point where the timer sets to 0, and so if you press save and then refresh, it would go from 0.1 to like, you know, it would. The point where it ticks over to 0.1 would be at 0.1
Oh,
seconds
I see,
rather
I
than
see.
like 0.9.
Yeah, I get it. But wait, did you refresh? And that's why.
No. I was just contemplating my ideas out loud.
Yeah, I mean, there's like, there's no way you can make it make sense with golden cookies, because if you refresh after saving, it's just, I believe
Yeah.
the golden cookie timer is being reset as well.
I mean, both of us have made that mistake, and you know, we've suffered due to that.
What's your bakery name?
Mine's Radical Ninjas.
Oh god, I have Tiny Poppy.
Royal Burglar. No.
Wait,
Wait, Real Burglar?
Yeah, Royal Burglar. Baker.
is it burglary or burglar?
I don't know. I can't
As
read.
like stealing, or is it like...
Burglar
I think-
stealing? Oh wait,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Sorry,
that's great.
I just imagined an ironsmith, like, like.
Hey, Chocolatey.
That one. Wait, did I spell it correctly? Yes.
Burglar.
Burglar, yeah, okay.
Hi, Green.
Hello.
Hi,
Not
Green.
you.
Oh. Damn it.
How could you do
Alright.
this to me? Are you guys ready to?
Yeah, I
Click.
got 17 cookies in a while.
Wait. I just got to 17. I'm probably slower than you then. Not like this.
Alright, and then 18 cookies in just a while. Yeah, see you, GD. Thank you for coming anyways. I hope you enjoy your Oppressor MK2 or whatever that was. Alright, there we go. Click. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. I've also got 2 curses now.
Tiny Poppy's Baker going on the run. When I'm gonna see a golden cookie, I will have to actually restrain myself so hard not to click it, because I believe my
No,
first thought...
you just have to not pay attention to anything. You just
know,
you just have
but
to
my
like
first
play
thought-
chess. We have to play chess right now and actually focus on chess.
I mean, just oh my God, I have to click this. You know, I'm surely gonna look at it, and my first thought is gonna be I'll at least move my mouse closer. I just have to release my mouse for a while. After 5 minutes.
I'll like hover my mouse over it a lot and then just not click it.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, look at this thing that would be really helpful for me right now.
And then fat finger.
Oh crap, not like this. I guess I'm running a different category now.
5D cookie clicker. From
On
category.
Slug?
I mean, you know, you can submit through Neverclick as 1 million cookies as well, if you really want. You can
Yeah.
submit it everywhere.
You definitely could.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it unless you did want to get the anti-world record.
Yeah, it's the same thing I was thinking about Half-Life speedrunning, you know, because every category is split into scripted and scriptless. But you could technically upload, like, you know, not upload, but like submit your scriptless run as a scripted run.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, this is scripted, but I didn't use any of the scripts. It doesn't make any sense, but if anyone would be really willing to go for like, you know,
It's
two
not
category
against the
splits,
rules.
I'm not really sure if it is. Like, you know, if you
It
would
doesn't.
ask the
There isn't a rule saying you must use scripted. It's you are allowed to use
Yes,
scripted.
But it's like, you know,
That's why
there
it's
are
sort of like
humans-
technically,
there are humans
in
verifying the
in one of the
rules.
games I play, Omen Sight, there's a low percent, and there was one awkward situation where the low percent actually was faster than the any percent, and technically,
Oh, really?
yeah, just because low percent was just harder rather than actually like
Oh, I see.
different routing. It's just without any like
That's like-
upgrades.
Yeah, but you could then just submit low percent as any percent, right?
Yeah,
Because it was faster.
Technically,
Alright. But yeah, like, you know, there's probably no rule saying that, but if you really try to do that, and you ask the community if you can, they're probably just, you know, like, let's be honest, but technically, I was considering it.
oh, I'm almost at the 4th cursor.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Moving so fast.
Oh, yeah, there's the 4th cursor.
Got it, yeah.
I've caught
Alright,
up.
true-
I had a millisecond of slowness, but I feel like I've improved on
Yeah,
you now.
I'm quite sure it's something with these fractions, when this cookie button actually activates.
Sure.
Because it's rounding probably in some kind of weird way, so when it's cookies per second 0.1, you can see that this button is enabling like slower, you know. You see you have 13, but it's not yet available. Okay, grant my time. Or is it? Wait, do I have
Yeah,
the correct
grandma.
route? It's
Yeah, it
right?
should be grandma.
Okay.
It's time for Granny.
Are you the weakest grandma? Dun 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 dun.
Wait, I remember this one TV show, like, I mean, we had The Weakest Link as well, in Poland, but there was also something else, like the Russian roulette, and they literally made the studio, like, in the shape of, you know, the revolver barrel, and there were people standing over, like, a floor that was opening below you if you were, like, chosen at random after giving the wrong answer. That was so bad. I mean, you know, it was kind of entertaining to me as a kid, because I was a kid. And you know, I've seen people falling down the floor, so you know,
Yeah,
that was funny.
kids are entertained.
Well, it's like, it's so fucking, it was so fucking weird now that I think about it.
I saw the on cookie and I hovered my mouse over it. I was like, I should click it and then stop myself.
See?
Bye.
I see it! Yeah. Okay, it's right there on my screen.
The idea of like the floor just goes underneath, opens underneath you. I always seem to think, oh, what if they slightly move and hit their head or something?
Yeah, I was also thinking about it as well later.
Because it's so easily that you can just, oh, and there we go. I've broken my nose.
Yeah.
There was a part in a game called Inside when I was playing it through, where it was doing the whole thing where it press a switch to hold like a trapdoor underneath you open that you had to jump down into, and underneath it was still water. It was water, so it was just like, ah, yes, water means it's safe. But I was like, that will kill me if I jumped off this realistically, and it's not like it didn't have unrealistic full damage and stuff. It just was very much like, ah, I'm going to die if I jump off that. Because water still hurts if you jump off at a high distance.
Yeah, there's like these slides in some like popular tourist areas. There's like these slides which lead you to like a lake or a sea or something, and some of them are really high. And if you align yourself, you know, at the same level as water, like, I don't know, not perpendicular, but what is the other way? Like
Horizontal?
parallel to water? Yeah, parallel to
Parallel,
water.
yeah.
Then it's like you can die from that actually.
Belly flop. Oh.
Oh no! Oh my god!
You'll hear the biggest slap.
Like when I was in middle school, I had some of my, you know, like PEs in the pool, and once I jumped in such a way that I fell like directly on my stomach from like 1 meter or 2, and it hurt like hell. I can imagine falling like that, you know, from even higher. Seriously.
Oh yeah, it would be rough. Like,
Yeah,
as
you
someone who
see-
lives by the beach and ocean and sea, I technically have cliff sides and all that sort of thing. So
Oh,
I've done a little bit of like the daredevil work, but not. I'm not that sort of person.
I
Yeah.
am. It's you see Olympic divers as well jump off, and if they mess up one little bit, you can just hear a splat, and it's just
yeah.
that's not.
Are you guys
good.
ready for the 100? Grandma is coming
Yes.
up.
80, 99,
99, yeah.
100.
100
Grandma.
and grandma, yes.
Got it.
Oh! Optimal clicking.
Slight
I
slight
mean,
lead of me, then Trico, and then.
My run is
Oh.
already suboptimal because I missed the 15 clicks in the beginning. Like, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I
were
did
2 seconds off, yeah.
like 1 to 2 seconds maybe. Yeah.
I think I also wasted like a second or so when I did it, and that's why green is ahead.
Oh, and I can at least look at your rectangle on the sheet.
Oh yeah, like I'm doing that as a reference for myself. You can do it as well, you know.
Yeah, I know, I know. I mean, why would I do all the dirty work, you know?
Hey.
Alright,
I'm gonna get some achievements.
Oh. Another topic idea, as we all have attended ESA.
Yeah.
What's your favorite moment that you've experienced from it?
Probably one of my board games, but I'll say that afterwards.
Wait, a favorite moment when?
ESA.
Entire ESA?
Any ESA that you went to at any time.
I mean, that will sound extremely selfish, but you know, to be perfectly honest, my BMS exhibition, because like the thing is,
I mean,
yeah. I would have never expected to actually get this game to a speedrunning event, so that was a really a big experience for me.
I mean, yeah, that's. That doesn't sound selfish because yeah, it's a rhythm game.
I mean,
and a
yeah,
speedrun marathon, and-
no, it's like maybe cliche, not really selfish, but maybe cliche, a little bit more cliche, because like everyone can
Yeah.
say that, oh, my run, but it's like I liked my runs, but I actually enjoyed just experiencing the atmosphere over there much more. The board games, everything, pretty much everything that was there. But that run specifically went into my memory because of the game itself. Everything else is just cherry on top.
Yeah, man. Like, of course, there's the board game memories, but it does feel really nice that the run. I've taught so many people how to play Darkest Dungeon. The fact that like it has
Yeah.
become my thing, but also just like. Yeah, these people are here on stage because of me right now. Is
I mean, you know,
True.
before I even seen you, I mean, I believe on the first ESA I went to, you were there, but we didn't really talk that much.
I mean, if you remember, like when I first turned up to my first ESA, you were sitting around the table doing card tricks. And I think I must have said hi to.
I was making card tricks. I didn't remember that.
Yeah,
part.
man. And
Oh,
then
God.
and then we were sitting around the table. Yeah, I didn't really remember you much at this point.
Wait, but was that my first ESA? I don't.
It might have
think
been.
my
It was
first
mine.
ESA.
It was my first. Oh no, it was my first summer.
Yeah, I don't think it was my first ESA ever, but might have been. I don't even know which one was it at. But yeah.
That was
anyways,
summer 19 then.
Anyways, what I wanted to say, like my point is, the first thing I heard about you before I even know who you were, was that that's this guy who can teach you Darkest Dungeon. He's walking around ESA venue and just asking everyone if you want to learn how to speedrun Darkest Dungeon. That's the first thing I heard about you from the Polish community.
Yeah.
They were just
Oh, from the
like,
Polish community, like from.
yeah, from the Polish community, yes.
Who would that be then? Like.
Poker
Pardon?
face. So
Oh. I saw, like, there's the gone cookie in the side there, and I just, like, my mouse twitched at it.
imagine if you're buying buildings and then you click the golden cookie by accident because it appears there.
Yeah.
Awesome feeling. But yeah, that's the first thing I heard about you. That you're this guy who walks around ESA venue and asks people, "Do you want to learn how to speedrun Darkest Dungeon?"
Nice. Because I mean, at the winter 19, the first one I went to, I kind of like hijacked the practice rooms for a while and got like a race of like a tournament of 8 people. 4 of which who had played Darkest Dungeon before but never speedrun it, and then another 4 people who hadn't played it at all, haven't speedrun it at all, and did a like 4-person match twice, and then the winner of both of those races.
Wait, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't have.
That sounds great.
Yeah. I
It's
remember
not
that.
recorded
I've seen
anyway.
that.
Did you ever go to Vecqua then?
I've seen a golden cookie and my mouse went there.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually moved, but I didn't click, fortunately, but my mouse moved a little bit.
Did you go to Vecqua?
No, I didn't.
Then you wouldn't have seen it.
Oh, really? Wait, I'm quite sure you did the same thing on one of the ESAs I went to.
Not quite. Yeah. Like,
No,
I might have done some...
Confusing it, yeah.
The first ESA I went, summer 19.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah,
that
I
happens.
don't even remember which one was my first. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like I went to so many, you know? But no, it's not like that. But it's just I don't remember the year. I never do.
I get you, I get you.
I have a badge to remember.
No, yeah, I remember it's 19 winter.
Wait, Green, but I don't think you said your favorite moment.
No, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
I can't decide between 2 things. One, making fun of Hanky not able to build bridges, or Cards Against Humanity. Because
Yeah?
that was mainly just a point like, well, I'm hanging out with people, I fit in.
That's a beautiful moment. I understand that moment well, honestly.
I mean, that's Cards Against Humanity. I was just like a group of people after I did a run for Stream 2, and then it's like, 2 hours, and then I have to do another one, and then...
I think we
So
were in the
bad.
corner and we were playing a different card game at that time.
No, yeah, I looked in the corner, and it's like, you're doing something.
Yeah, we were having a great time ourselves. We were playing Deception. Thingy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, it was slowly a few more people came and left, and it's just, well, it's I don't know, it just stuck with me most about Cards Against Humanity. It's a game being the most worst that you can be, but gets people together.
I guess, yeah. It's certainly, yeah, no, I 100% understand that moment, that feeling.
I remember that one time that we made, I made a custom deck with the community I was in back in the day.
By deck, you mean?
Like how much time ago?
Deck,
Or like,
as in keyboard, as in like card game.
Custom Cards Against Humanity deck.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
That's what I mean. But like the thing is, when we started making that deck, we made everything from scratch. Like all the questions, all the answers, right from scratch. And at first, we were just, you know, typing out random ideas, and we went like, oh my god, this is probably gonna be terrible or cringe or both or whatever. But you know, let's just make it. Let's make as many things as we can. Finish it, play it once, and then see what happens. And oh my god, that was like the most funny thing I've ever done in my life. Like seriously, I would have never imagined that a deck of random ideas, which were essentially like, you know, inside jokes, inside community memes and stuff like that, would be so funny. It was literally one of the funniest moments of my life.
I wish there was the speedrunning edition. But no, also I think
Yeah.
Tazo, that first time I really spoke to you was Cards Against Humanity, and you asked what was inside a Tocadero.
What is inside a Tocadero?
What? Oh right, wait, yeah. I remember that.
I had to ask the door because she's more Swedish than I am, and she knows it. And I think it was something
Yeah,
with apple juice and some other.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I was actually asking you because I'm allergic to apples, and I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
Oh, you're allergic to apples?
Yeah, I am.
Interesting. Like,
That's really problematic, honestly, because in Poland, every single thing is done with apples. Like, maybe not only in Poland, you know, but Poland is like, I think
yeah, like,
yeah, I know, wait, what I want to
sorry,
say, like,
I know, but my mind was like, oh, I wanted to buy some shoes, but they're apple shoes, and...
No, my point is, Poland is like one of... It's
sorry.
a really big exporter of apples for Europe, and it's
Is
like,
it like all apples, or...
not really, it's like, you know, you can buy like an orange juice, and it has apple juice in it. That's what I mean.
Sorry, my mind just broke for a little bit there.
No, I'm not buying shoes made of apples, but you know, it's like almost every single thing has apple juice or whatever from
Apple
apples in it
shoes.
because apple shoes because they're just the cheapest, and it's really problematic because I have to be so picky about food.
I can understand. Yeah, that sucks. I'm luckily not allergic to anything stupid.
Oh, nice.
I don't think I am.
Not
Wait,
yet, at
anything
least.
stupid wait, anything stupid as in you're allergic to something, but it's not that a problem, but
Not that I'm
Or-
aware of. Sorry, it was just my habit of being
see.
a habit of generalization.
yeah, I see.
I see. I see.
Also, to explain the bridge thing, it was me, Caddy, and Hanky. They around one PC were like, oh, I don't know what to do. And when we got this terrible bridge building game, and then at one point we moved on to Poly Bridge, which was a lot more better.
All
But,
bridge builders are amazing. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. But then slowly we just kept playing that one terrible game, and then just more people showed up, and just yeah. And then at one point also Joshua came by and started yelling at Hanky like, "No, you should do that." And it was a great time.
Sounds good. I always remember when I came back from ESA the first time, I ended up having my flight at like 11 AM the next day. Sorry, I just had to do, you know, some steps. So I stayed at the airport for the whole night. Like I got at the airport at like 4
That just sounds horrible.
4 p.m. It was alright. But like we hung out with people. I hung out with people who came to the airport, and it was good. That's where I made good friends with the VK, and he's a cool guy. He does all shooting games and stuff, and he got us into the VIP lounge eventually, and yeah, it was good.
Returning from my first CSA was also an adventure for me because like my time schedule was so squeezed at that time because I went to ESA. Like my plan was to go to ESA and, you know, stay there. Then after coming back home, I had literally just 3 days to prepare for my trip to Japan.
Oh, nice.
And then take a flight to Japan. But when I went to the airport, my flight got cancelled, and the next flight they offered me was 2 days later. Like, you know, they were good. Like, you know, they were all professional, as in like, you know, we will give you like two free nights at the hotel that is close by and stuff like that. So
The
I
golden
had that.
cookie appeared again. Sorry. Yeah, go on.
But you know, I couldn't stay at the. If I would stay at the hotel for 2 days, then that means that when I came back home, I would have literally like 8 hours to pack myself up for the trip to Japan.
Oh
Wow.
gosh.
I was so fucking scared that you know, I'm gonna be late for my flight. But fortunately, I found a flight earlier. But other people weren't so lucky because like I've heard that there's much more people who need to come back pretty quick. But it was like the matter of who
Oh
would take
yeah,
the-
because at the end of ESA there was that big like tornado or something that made a lot of it.
No, actually, no. From what I heard, that was not because of a tornado, but
It was
a bird.
something.
A bird got caught in the engine of the plane that was supposed to take
That
us,
engine,
and-
wow.
Yeah.
I just heard,
that's why-
I think I remember at the end of one ESA there was a lot of issues with people getting home. Because like either a snowstorm or a hurricane or you know, something that was big and windy and stopped windy things happening.
That's winter 19. I didn't know if I was able to arrive on the day it began because how much wind was being said.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at that point, it was pretty much a matter of who would take out their phone the fastest. Yes, that's what I want to say.
Also,
And then,
thank
you
you
know,
for the follow, my friend. Sorry,
And then
interrupting.
Yeah, no problem. And then buy, you know, whatever ticket is available. Like, that was pretty much
Astrotonics.
it. And,
That's a cool name.
and me and like, I don't know, I believe around 5 other people managed to buy a ticket, and everyone else was just left.
That
That's
sucks.
just wow.
But that was really fucking scary, you know? Like that was the first time I really felt like, oh my god, like they can literally just hold you, you know, hostage in a way in a country that you don't know, that you can't speak the language. And you know, just because you can't come back home, you can't do anything about it. The only thing you can do about it is just wait. But if you have to do something important, you just can't do it because, you know, you're left there. You have the hotel for free, but there's nothing you can do. You can just sit in there.
Man, I hope you've
Yeah.
been keeping up with doing everything important.
I had this all sorts of philosophical, you know, thoughts in my mind back then. But that was mostly because I was so afraid I'm gonna miss my flight to Japan, which was really expensive, and I wouldn't like to miss this.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Well, speaking of like cool things, do you know what the next thing? Do you know what the next step is for me?
Oh, moving.
Cheap hose. No,
Yeah, I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the same one.
Ah,
good man.
of course.
Sure. Wait, for a while I wasn't sure if you're talking about Cookie Clicker or not.
I know.
Say cheap host, but I wasn't sure if you were talking about the same thing, and I was like, no, that would be fucking weird.
I was honestly like, wait, what are you gonna announce to us? It's just
Heck yeah, man! I'm getting married. No, nah, man. I need a girl first. Girlfriend first. Yikes. Alas.
Yeah. I think leaving because I did one ESA, I was just there as an attendee, just walking around having fun. And when Winter 19 was the one I actually had runs. Too many. But besides that, the winter hit me more than summer did, because summer was just like, I barely know many of these people. I'm just walking around.
Yeah, winter feels more comfy in a way, but you know.
It did. I mean, Vecqua was very interesting.
So.
Because Vecqua was like a different location, so a lot less people turned up. I would always recommend
much further away.
Like getting a hotel, like getting like somewhere close to the actual venue, because it's so much easier to sleep, and sleep is so important. Being able to route sleep, because there were definitely times, because at Winter 19 I took a I was at a B&B with 3 other guys, and it was cool. Yeah, it was nice knowing them, but like we were relying on Naru to drive us. And so and he just had like shifts at terrible hours alone, and so when I was doing a terrible shift of a run, and then he was also doing terrible, it's like, okay, I guess I'm staying up the whole day, 24 hours this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how I managed to screw up a run. Felt bad.
The only reason I don't feel so good about Vecqua is because how far it is from, you know, like.
Sure, for me it was just another train, like.
Yeah.
At that point, when I was going over there, I have family in Sweden as well that live in like Halmstad, which are like the opposite line. So I stayed with them for a few days beforehand as well.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it's cozy.
Well, after quarantine at some point we might see again.
Oh, I wouldn't say might. Unless I get like, unless on my journey over I get like trapped in the airlock and yeeted out of the plane.
Wait, what am I buying now?
Mine, if it's the same as me.
Yeah, mine.
Okay, cool.
I was confused for a while. Wait, Mario, you just found out Hicker is a MyPhone brand. If I recall correctly, these were like these cheap keyboards from. Damn, like how do I translate this to English? What is the cheapest, like, you know, store you have in the UK or wherever you live?
Like a dollar store, or?
Yeah, like, you know. But anyways, like we had mechanical keyboards in such stores in Poland, and they're actually, it turns out they're surprisingly good.
That's cool then. Mine, cursor, grandma, farm. Wait, I screwed up. No, I didn't. I thought I screwed up.
No, it's fine. Mine, cursor, grandma, farm, and then once again.
Yeah, no, I was looking at my like cursor, and so that was just like when I looked down, I saw 19 grandma. I was like, oh, I'm already there.
Where's the golden cookie over buildings?
Oh crap.
Oh wow. I guess it's still on topic on marathons, like
Yeah, talk.
BSG. That's a way tinier event, but way more memorable moments I have there than.
I had quite a few, like I had to like peace out for a second and chill somewhere else. Like on the second floor, there's a where my room was. There's a like a sofa that's around the corner from everything that just has an overlook of like the road and just the distance, and it's really quite nice. And I chilled out there for several hours on end when like nothing was going on that I could get behind.
I mean, I remember every moment we ran across the street to get McDonald's.
Every single moment of it.
Like we would go down to like groups of 4 or groups of 15, I think.
And then,
Just
well, as one of us went over there, the other people were going back. Yeah, man, Kazo, you need to go to a BSG sometime, annual.
I will. I promise.
Yeah, good
go
man.
to a BSG, you just run over to a McDonald's.
Because
Except
that's
for that one point.
And then, like, there was one point where me and Reek, Reek drove us to a Chinese, and we got Chinese together. That was real good.
You got Chinese, damn.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
I put something on my head. Oh yeah, that was the time where yeah, we both ate Capsulon for the first time.
Yes, we shared a small and we didn't finish it.
Yeah, we shared food. I didn't actually have you conscious in my memory at that point.
So, yeah, also we got a small, and that just...
That was big.
Capsulon is meat, french fries, sauces, I think cheese.
Yeah, cheese. It's
as
like
well.
a garlic-ish sauce or something.
Oh, all right.
It's
a lot of calories.
Yeah.
In total.
I clicked against... What did you click, man?
Like, everyone else roughly got... I think everyone else around us got mediums.
I moved.
Yeah, it was Reek and... Who else was there?
Sniper and
Sniper! Sniper and Linker. Yeah. What's wrong, Hate?
To Linker.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We can't finish it. He's like, I can eat it. It's like, oh, okay.
That's who it was, yeah. Gosh, man, he's a good boy.
No, Orca, this is Neverclick, not true Neverclick.
So we've clicked 15 times. We're just not allowed to click golden cookies. That's why we're not doing the whole like golden cookie thing.
I like how so far every marathon I began, that I first went to, I had no runs. I was just there watching.
I mean, my first marathon was UKSG, the first time I went up there, and my plan was, alright, so I've got mass housing, so I'm going to sleep with all the other people that's doing speedruns, so I won't get lost. Because the organizer is there, so of course he won't, you know, get lost.
Robbed you. There we go.
Hey.
Yeah, now the expensive hose.
Yeah, I just got that. I feel like we're not all too far off of each other, which is good.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's not even surprising.
Yeah, because we're literally doing the same thing.
Yeah. Just farming.
Yeah, right now we are.
Yeah. The run to conquer the leaderboard, and I'm gonna be 3 seconds behind you.
Oh man. I don't know, I've screwed up once or twice. You never know.
So far I've actually been on good focus here.
I can imagine green's probably first. Yeah, the first time I was UKSG, and that was really nice. I'm really at home at Glasgow now. To the point where I like usually I got in at like 11 PM, and so it was late. And I still had to get to my place from the airport, and people were like, "Oh, just get an Uber," and I was like, "Man, it's half price getting the bus and just walking the short distance." So I walked the short distance. But unfortunately, Argyle Street is a very, very, very long road, and so I just typed in Argyle Street rather than the actual hotel. So I actually went to the wrong side of Argyle Street.
Oh no. I still need to go to UKSG because I signed up for...
It's gonna be awkward for you to come now, by the way.
Yeah.
Because of the safeguarding thing.
Yeah, I'm not able to come over at least for now with everything, but I signed up for Autumn 19 and had to cancel.
Yeah, that was a shame.
And then that's the only time I could have gone. Damn it.
How old are you again, Green, now?
That's classified. No.
Oh, alright. I'm sorry. Can I get parental permission to ask for your age?
To be honest, that's not a joke.
I'm sorry, yeah. Don't worry about it.
Honestly, yeah, I don't 16. There we go.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It's honestly weird.
I promise to not tell anyone.
It's fine if you tell. It's just weird.
Shh, it's a secret.
mentally having to think like everyone around me at this event or this group of people, this is definitely a few lot older than me.
Yeah, I can feel that a lot.
I have actually, you know, exactly the opposite feeling when I'm going to conventions in Poland. Like everyone is younger than me. I'm actually way older than most of these people right there, and that's a weird feeling.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I prefer it to be you.
I work in finance, and so when I worked in my first office when I started at 17, yeah, I was the youngest by like 13 years for like a
Oh.
good solid 2 years of being there, which was, you know,
Yeah, I work in IT, and it's like, you know, there's a lot of various people. I can't really like put any kind of like, are they most of them younger, older, whatever.
mm,
But when I'm going to conferences, there's like all of these people are usually way older than me.
Everyone
And
at least has
um,
TikTok.
oh gosh.
That's the terrifying bit. But the funny thing every time is, people guess, and I don't look 16 by the
Yeah. The only reason why I
people.
mention it is
as in you
because
look older or younger.
Hmm?
As in you look older or younger.
Older because I'm
Right.
a giant twig, to say the least. But yeah, recently even just like mentioning I forgot who it was, but he was talking about E saying like young old people, and I just jump in like I am 16 and I'm at the event. It's like what, you're 16? Okay. Because yeah,
Yeah.
in person I can look directly head level of you or slightly down for some reason, but not in a condescending way. I mean,
I
but
mean, I'm short.
I can look down on you
I'm
if I
short,
wish.
so it's pretty like probably slightly down. So yeah.
191. How tall are you?
170.
Oh no.
5'9"?
Oh wow.
Yeah, 5 foot, somewhere around there. Who knows?
But yeah, it's always
Imperial,
fun.
yay!
But
Man, I had the weird moment of, in terms of height, at one point I was told that I'm 6 foot, and then like I stand next to someone who's 6 foot, and I'm not 6 foot, and like, and so from that point onwards, I've always been unsure about my actual height.
I'm not really sure how to translate these.
It's fine, don't worry.
In feet to, you know, to centimeters.
5'4" is 162.
All right.
Something like that. That's me randomly knowing an anime character's height, and
No, I usually remember different sizes about anime characters, but yeah.
yeah. Like I think it's something like 200 is 6'4". There's another golden cookie on my screen.
ooh,
What are we at right now? We're halfway there, guys.
we're still going. Yes, we are. We're almost
Not even
done.
halfway. I would say we were
Yeah, I
almost
know
done,
I'm
yeah.
definitely not 6 foot. Yeah, I was
I
at one point
mean,
I was measured to be 6 foot.
How?
I don't know.
the funny-
People were just bad at measuring.
All right.
The funny thing a lot of the time, because the first time I met Big John as well at ESA,
Mhm.
because the name Big John, I was like, oh, you could be taller. No, I was head level with him. I'm like, oh, that's
Aw.
funny.
He's
But
big.
then,
I
yeah,
finally
but if
wanted to look up to somebody.
Oh no, if you have, I am basically 1/8 of him in size length, I would say. And
That's
it's just well,
yeah.
First time I met Big
yeah.
John was like on ESC summer, I think 19. Now I kind of remember the date because I'm comparing it to my trip to Japan. Oh, Golden Cookie. I almost
Mm.
Anyways, my point. It's like he was the host before my run, and I had a incentive for that run, so I wanted, you know, to ask him if he can just say something during the host period on about the incentive for my run, and I didn't even know who to look for. I had no idea who Big John is,
Yeah.
so I just asked my friends like, okay, how can I find him? And my friend just told me, just turn around and you're gonna know you're gonna know which one.
Yeah, like, cause I don't
Name.
like care about Mario at all. I had no clue. So that's what he's known for, right?
Oh, yeah.
I still haven't really met him, if anything. My friend, like someone was like, "Oh yeah, he'll want to learn Darkest Dungeon. It'll be good."
No, thank
But
you
I
so
just
much for the follow. Appreciate it.
nice
Wait, no, Windows, no. Okay, there we go.
Windows update, not like this.
No, wait, I mean it's trying to, whenever you click, like we use this shortcut, like Windows and like left or right to have the window cover only half of your screen.
Sure, yeah.
It offers you like, what do you want on the other side? Like it just minimizes.
Oh
everything.
yeah.
It's so goddamn weird. Why would you do that?
I've definitely used that feature before, though I will say.
It's useful in some way. Another thing about Big John, it completely turned a 180 on me when What the Golf got in, because I just watched him for fun casually, and it's like, oh, he's an insane person, I enjoy him. And then when What the Golf got in and he tried to predict it as well, it was like, oh, he's someone else's that I'm always looking at is now excited for a run that I have. It's like, oh,
Aww.
this is a turn of events.
Well, that must be a really nice feeling. Also, by the way, guys, we're really close to finishing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost done.
Please.
But it just really opened up, like, oh shit, people care.
Heck yeah, man. Like, I definitely understand that feeling of, at one point, when I was tuning into a random Darkest Dungeon stream, someone was like, oh, hey, that's the speedrunner guy, right? And I was like, oh. And then another point where I was trolling through the bottoms of Darkest Dungeon Reddit, I hear someone talking about, one second.
Oh, almost done.
Yeah, I clicked a little bit too many times by accident, but alright.
Hey, we finished.
I don't even get the achievement. Why do I'm waiting for the achievement. There we go. Alright.
Wait, I got 4110. That's the same as all the fifth places.
I got 4115.
Yes.
Oh man.
I was waiting for the achievement. If it actually came up when you get million cookies and not later.
Oh, it must update every 5. It updates every 5 seconds, doesn't it?
Oh yes, you're right. That makes so much sense. Yeah.
Oh man, I have tied 5th place.
Congrats, man. Nice.
You lame-os. Sorry.
Oh, now you said it.
Oh, now we gotta go again.
Fine.